Hello YouTube, how you guys doing? Now in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to bump to the next step. Now remember, if you already put off your IDU mode in my previous video, then this is the next step you have to follow, and I'll be giving a lot of instructions, and to those of you that is not interested in that, you could skip to the front. A lot has already been done, you understand? Now to those that want to pay close attention to the message I have to give, now this is it. Previously I talked about IDU. IDU is not just what you want to, put on your console, especially your PlayStation 5. Now, take a look at this. This disc. This is a lower game. It's a lower game. And why am I showing you this? I've tried every best of mine to use the lower game to turn off the IDU mode. It wasn't done. I've tried a lot and a lot. It didn't happen. You understand? Like I said, to those of you that has not already turned off the IDU mode, I will put my video in the description below where you could put it off easily without stress. Now, the moment you turn off your IDU mode, then the next step you have to follow is what I'll be doing now. And this step you'll be following is a step that will lead you to unlocking your game fully, playing your games and everything. And I'll also be showing you where to download every file. I will also be giving a zip file that you'll be able to use to execute everything I'll be doing in this video. You understand? Now, if you try to use the lower game or chain it with whatever exploit that is available, it will not work. It will not turn off the IDU mode. No, because I've tried almost everything. But maybe if you make other works around, ends from what I've done, maybe you become successful with that. Now, without further ado, let us bump into the video and show you the next step to take. Now, remember, a lot of people ask me questions about the update. Now, if you're an update from 12.0 upward, I don't think this video is for you, because I've tried to get in touch with the hard copy of the files to use, in trying to turn off IDU mode. It's not nearby, you know what I mean? So it's far-fetched, could not fetch that. So what we're going to do now is to proceed into this video. If you're on firmware from 4.03 upward to like 11, yeah, you are able to follow me up in this video. So let's bump into the video without stress. All right. Now, this is my console. And okay, first let me take you to, now every file you see here is going to be on my zip file, or I will give you a link to everything on my description below. Now, in the games, you could see you also be needing the items flow on the PlayStation 4, especially this, the Explorer. We'll need the Explorer to do a lot of work here. All right, let's proceed. Now, first thing first, you come to your system, you go to your system console information. When you get here, you see the system software is on 9.0. I'm on 9.0, that is the firmware. All right, then we head back. All right. Now we go straight direct to our YouTube. So, like I said, if you already removed the IDU in the previous video, you don't have any issues here. Then you already know how we got here. Now, yours might not be showing auto loaders at this time, but when we're done with the video, yours will be showing exactly like this. So I'm going to click on the YouTube autoloader right now, and then you see what happened. Don't miss any step in this video because we're still talking about IDU. You understand? IDU is complicated and it has a lot of effects inside of our system or our console. Now I'm going to click on the autoloader. You don't worry about this. Just let it bump out of it. Then it's going to load automatically without showing nothing. You can see that. What do you see? ETN is starting. Welcome to the care stuff. The latest. This is the latest. You understand? But remember, it didn't work like an L file. You understand? Because I'm using the bin file directly with the case stuff. And that is why it's like that. So it's another way walk around very fast. And now we already have it jailbreaking with ETN. Now we have our debug. Am I right? Perfect. So you can say, let's go into the debug settings. Now, remember, the work has gone so far. Like, previously, when you log into this site, what you're going to see, you see IDU mode, you see other stuff like that, like, that could trigger the game to unusable state. But right now, it's not like that. Now, what you're seeing here now is package installer. When you click on it, it doesn't give errors anymore. So everything is been bright full and very lightful. So without further ado, let us go to the system and I will show you how I got to this state. All right. So now that we're in our computer, now the next thing we want to do here is watch closely. This is the PlayStation 5 autoloader and it's on a GitHub. Yeah, you could get this on GitHub. We'll be needing this file. It's very important. Now, remember, this file is going to help us to always autoload. Remember the file I gave to you can only be used once to turn off your IDU mode. That file cannot be used twice, though it can be used twice. But when you connect it online, there is no way you could use it anymore. So the easiest solution for you now is to make sure you have this file. Though I'll be leaving the file as well in my descriptions. And then you come to the end itself. You have the ETN 2.5B. This is the latest. There's the latest update. So you also be needing this as well. And ends from this, the most important file we'll be needing is the PlayStation 5 Explorer. This is what we're going to make use of so that we'll be able to, auto load it whichever time we want to do that without using USB. You understand? So, then the Y2JB, the 1.3, we'll be needing this as well. Says in make PSN pop-up disable stable. Yeah. So we'll also be needing the Y2JB. These are the files we need. So the moment we have these files, then we are good to go. All right. Now, all the files here has already been downloaded. And the moment you extract these files, these are the things you get. So we'll be making use of each and every one of those files. Now, the first thing you want to do is to take your USB. Pick up your USB. This is the first step you have to take. And you get the sound. Perfect. Now, if you are not formatted already, how to format your USB is you go to format. And when you come here, you either use SFAT or FAT32, but I will just want you to use SFAT in this case. And when you click that, then you click start. And when you're done formatting, let me remove this file from it. It's not useful. All right, perfect. So when you're done formatting it, the first thing you want to put is the Explorer, the File Explorer, only the File Explorer. Then you do that. Now whether is so we're copying the File Explorer inside. Perfect. So when you finish doing that, then you close it. That's only what we need for now. Then you eject the USB. Perfect. Then you remove it. And we head back again to our PlayStation 5. Alright, we're back to the PlayStation 5. Now you take your USB and input it to the game. Alright, now when you're done imputing that to your PlayStation 5, now let's head straight direct to settings. Why not settings now? Always check our system console. Alright, perfect. Now, so all we gotta do now is to go to our YouTube. Now, like I said, you have to auto load. You have to load your YouTube more than 3 times before you could get this auto loader, which I'm trying to show you people now. But first step, you have to jailbreak it first. Now let's click on this. Already jailbroken in my own case. Now, in your own case, it's gonna come up like just a blank file. Then it's gonna jailbreak. You understand? So by so doing, now we're already jailbroken. So the first thing first is to head straight direct into our debug settings. When you get to the debug settings, what you gotta do here is under your package installer. Now we have this is the lappy file. You understand? Now when you click on this file, what you're installing is your file explorer for PlayStation 5. Do be very careful. Don't install the PlayStation 4. You could see it. PlayStation 5. Now when you're done installing these, you head back. And this time, we're going to prepare every file to auto load so that next time you don't use the USB to load. So that's the next thing we're going to do now. So we return back again after installing this PS5 Explorer. Let me open it for you to see. And that is it. Now, already you're jailbreaking, it has been installed. Now, every file you use to auto load your computer, your PlayStation 5, we're gonna set them up on our computers. They will return back to be the final time. And this time, your system is gonna be unlocked. You're gonna be playing your game perfectly fine. Alright, back to the computer again. Now, we put in the USB to the computer again. And this time, and this is it. So, you delete this file. You already installed it to your PlayStation 5. Then we delete it off. It's no longer useful. Now the files we'll need now to work inside of our PlayStation 5 so you'll be able to auto load. Now we need the download.dat, the one you downloaded from Gizin. We need this file. This will take a little time because it's quite big, as you can see. Then we also need the PS5 autoloader. This PlayStation 5 autoloader, and that is the autoloader. That will be given in the description below as well. Then we need the latest ETAN. Can you see that? So pick up the ETAN, and this is it. These are the files that we use to modify them. The moment you remove your IDU mode, the next step you want to be so you don't bump embark anymore. So with these 3 files, we could head out straight direct to our PlayStation 5 again, and this time is to modify it and be able to play our game successfully. Alright, but first let me open this downloader. You could see it has a text that has already been modified to the bin file, so that will be given as well. Then you head back straight direct inside. Okay, so we eject this. Perfect. And now that is it. So we're back to the PlayStation 5 now. So I'll take the USB again, and I'm going to be imputing it into the PS5. And this time we're going to modify everything with our Explorer. But first, let me log out from this Explorer a bit. Let me log out from here. Then this time I'm putting the USB now. All right. Now I already put the USB. So don't miss anything in this part. This is the most delicate parts of this video making. Now we go. We already jailbroken. Everything is set. The PKG installers, they are all set. So now let's begin our modifications. Okay, first thing, we head straight direct. Take a look. This is the PlayStation 4. We don't need it. Watch it very carefully before you start. Now, this is what we need. The PlayStation 5 Explorer. Then you click on that. Now you click on the root access, and that's the first step. The root access. Now while you're here, now remember, all the files we downloaded from our system, this is time to make use of them. We're going to be copying each and every files into the system. All right, the first thing you want to do is to click back of your controller, the back. Now if you click back, it goes like this. Then you click front of the directions, and this is it. These are all the files. All right, the first thing we want to copy is the download.dat. So how do we do that? Click on triangle, you copy it. When you click copy, then we head straight direct. Then you want to click on your arrow 3, then it returns back. Then you go to your user, keep scrolling down until you see user. Now in my case, you see there are 2 users there, so the user 2 is not necessarily important. So the first user, you click on that, Then you want to head straight direct to your download. When you get to download, you click on your download. And now you want to head straight direct to your PPSA1650. You click on that. And this is it. So this is where you overwrite the one you got with a USB. Triangle. Then you click paste. I already did that. So the moment you click paste, then you return back with your back button. You click in your directional button, you click back. You see, if it goes like this, you click front. Perfect. Now, when you finish copying this, the next thing you want to copy is your auto loader. Now, you click on the auto loader triangle. Then you click copy. Then straight direct again, arrow 3 button. This time you want to go to the data folder. So you look for the data. This is the data folder. You click on it. And over here, you paste it here. Triangle again. And this is where paste. You could see that it's already there, the autoloader. You understand? So you overwrite it. This time, you don't have any more issues with that. All right. Then we hop out from this place. So now we're done. From here, you click back on the button again. That's like directional back. Then you click front. So we're done with everything. Now you could see the ETA_N.bin is already embedded into the autoloader. So the moment you've already done that, you don't need your USB anymore to jailbreak your system. So let's go out of this place. You click your PlayStation home button. Then the PS5 Explorer, then we close out. Now we're out of this place. So we have straight direct to our debug settings. When we get here, we'll make use of our webman. We're using the webman to, to trigger one game just to see how it goes. Remember, please. All right. Now, like I said, if you have not already subscribed to my own YouTube channel, please do. When you subscribe, you encourage me to come up with brainiac things that hasn't been done before, such as fixing even the PlayStation 5 flows, removing the ICs, taking them back, you understand, taking them back to the lowest firmware. But if there is no encouragement, I don't think I'll be able to do that. So if there are more encouragement, then I will show you the knowledge that I've gained over the past years. There is no knowledge that is not power. All right. I'm about to test the game now. I will test the second one, the Dragon Ball. Okay. Perfect. And the game is playing. It goes black. It goes black. I don't know, but maybe it's the game, but correct. Now this is it. So I'm going to test it for a little while. The game uses autosave, load saves. Okay. I think it's the game. It goes black. It's just the loading. It's fine because it's not making use of nothing and it's going perfectly well. So perfect. And this is it. So I press the button. Um, wow. Wow. It's amazing. Haha. This is nice. All right. So thank you guys for watching the video and watch out for my next video. In my next video, there will be a lot of things that I'll be showing you people. You understand? And this time, I will be starting everything from the scratch. I only showed you what and what to expect after you remove your IDU mode. So, thank you guys. Thank you much. So long.